Good afternoon, class. Mr. Suffren here to give you a quick recap of week 10 lessons. So let us get to it. All right, so let me share my screen. All right, so this video is for both of my design and modeling as well as my app creators class. Last week, we did a review on Q1 assignments, and we focused on one assignment, which was the crux of Q1. And what we are going to do is create a circle map of everything we learned with regards to the types of sketches as well as the MIT App Inventor. So in creating our circle map, you're going to create a digital circle map in Google Docs. So let me give you an example. All right, so when I'm in Google Docs, what we did the first last week, we created a circle map. If you are in my design and modeling course, we created a circle map on the types of sketches. Okay, so if you did not get to completing this assignment, you can feel free to pause this video and draw the circle map, because this is what you're going to need to turn in. In addition to this circle map, we're going to create a bubble map describing each type of sketch. And this bubble map needs to have 8 adjectives, and I'm going to explain that further. With regard to my app creators class, you will do the same thing, and your bubble map will look like this, okay? And this circle map is, I want you to tell me what you know about the MIT App Inventor. And this is what we all came up with in class, all right? So we talked about the MIT App Inventor is the environment to create apps. We talked about the facet of our palette. Our palette is used to create app components, all right? We talked about our designer view, which is the environment where we actually take our components and create the apps or design our app how we want our end user to see our app. All right, we talked about the components portion of our MIT App Inventor. We talked about the properties, the designer view, and as well as the blocks view. Okay, so both my app creators and my design and modeling course, you're going to take 4 of the facets that's in your circle map, and you're going to create 4 bubble maps, okay? So in my app creators class, given that you have more to choose from, you're going to take you're going to take 4 facets out of your circle and create 4 bubble maps, okay? So let me go to my example to show you what our bubble map is going to look like. Okay, so with regards to my design and modeling course, we took our isometric sketch and we went to our bubble map. We partially created a bubble map that's going to describe what an isometric sketch is, okay? In the center of our bubble is the topic or concept we are going to describe. In this case, it's an isometric sketch, all right? The outer bubbles are going to be the adjectives in which describes your topic or your concept. So for instance, your isometric sketch has 3 primary views. It has your top view, a front view, and a right side view, all right? 3 dimensions are always shown in an isometric sketch, your width, depth, and height, etc. Okay, so at the end, when you have finished creating your bubble map, describing the concept or the central topic, you're going to brace your map with either a main idea, your source of your information, the influences, and the conclusion. So we're just going to focus on the main idea, okay? So let me jump back to my circle map. an exemplar of a main idea. This example of our types of sketches, the main idea is sketches are used to communicate ideas that communicate ideas that cannot be spoken in words. Okay, so when you create your bubble map, at the end, you're going to put your main idea of the central topic. Okay, so what I'm going to show you now is how to create this map in Google Doc. And I'm going to go real quick, but if you need me to slow down, feel free to pause each section of the video. Okay, so I'm going to open up a new tab and I'm going to go to my Google Doc environment. And then I'm going to open up a blank page. In this blank page, I am going to go to my menu and I'm going to hover my mouse over Insert and hover my mouse over Drawing and then click on New. Okay, now this is the environment I am going to create my map. Okay, so if I'm creating a circle map or a bubble map, is all the same. So I'm going to click on my shapes icon. When you hover your mouse over the icon, you'll see a black box that says shape. Click on that and you'll see a pop-up box. You're going to hover your mouse over shape and then you're going to find the shape you want, which is our oval. So once I select my oval, I will see my mouse that turns into a thin plus sign. And from here, I'm going to go to my top right or my left or my right-hand side. I'm going to click, hold, and drag my mouse down, okay, until I draw me a circle. Just like so, all right? My next step, I'm going to hover my mouse over the shape. My mouse arrow turns into a 4-directional arrow, indicating that I can move the shape anywhere around the environment. I'm going to click, hold, and I'm going to drag my shape until I see a horizontal and vertical red line simultaneously, just like so. Whoop, just like so. That indicates that the shape is in the direct center of my environment, in the drawing environment. My next step will be making the shape transparent. All right, so I can see right through it. So what I'm going to do is hover my mouse over the fill color icon. Looks like a cup with liquid coming out. I am going to click on that icon and then I'm going to click on the link that says transparent. And there you have it. My shape is transparent. Now, what I want to put my topic or my concept inside the circle. From there, I am going to hover my mouse over the text box icon, click on text box, and again, my mouse arrow turns into a thin crosshair. I'm going to click, hold, and drag down. All right, and once I do that, I can put my central topic, and I'm going to put isometric sketch. Okay, and since I'm extra, I'm going to go ahead and bold this word, which I am going to click on the 3 dots. This indicates that there are more icons. I'm going to click on the B and I want to center this. So I'm going to go to my align icon, click on that drop down arrow and click on center. Now my wording is in the direct center of the text box, okay? Your next step is to group those 2 shapes, make it all one shape. If I try to move both of these shapes, I can only move one. That's the whole purpose of grouping. So when I group, I'm going to have my mouse on the top left or right-hand corner of your drawing environment. I'm going to click, hold, and drag a blue rectangle around my image, and it selects all. In turn, I'm going to hover my mouse over one of the shapes. It's going to turn into a 4-directional arrow. I'm going to use 2 fingers to click on my mouse pad, and I'll see a pop-up box. From there, I'm going to do a single mouse key click on group. And when I do that, now both of my shapes are in fact one shape. So when I move one of the shapes, guess what? I don't move one. Well, I only move one because now it is only one shape, okay? Now to create my outer circle, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go to shapes, shapes, and oval, and I'm going to draw the shape around, just like so. We're going to make this shape transparent. So I'm gonna go to my fill color, make it transparent, and there you have it. And again, and if I want to put my, also the different topics to describe the central topic, use your text box. Primary. Okay, primary views. And I'm going to have more descriptors around my circle, okay? I'm also going to do the same thing with my main idea. All right, main idea. Okay, so now when I am finished drawing my circle map, I'm going to group all of my shapes. So I'm going to group my shapes by highlighting all. And I'm going to hover my mouse over the shape, double mouse key click, and click on group. And now this is one shape. When I am finished, I'm going to click on save and close. And there you have it. If in fact I wanted to come back and edit my drawing, I'm going to select my image, and then I'm going to click on edit. And there you have it. I can go ahead and edit my drawing, okay? Your last step will be naming your map, okay? So if this is the circle map, I'm gonna name this whatever the central topic is, all right? So this is gonna be, the central topic of this is gonna be isometric sketch circle map. If I'm creating a bubble map of my isometric sketch, I'm gonna name it isometric sketch bubble map. And when you're finished, click out of it and you are finished. This is what you're going to submit in Canvas. I'm going to provide a link or a button so you could submit this assignment. But the whole idea of completing this assignment is just not just creating a map. It's for you to go back into the week's lesson. So if I'm in design and modeling, I am in fact going to go to week 4, and I'm going to watch the unit video reflection. And here it tells me all of the wonderful information that I'm looking for. This page also, I can watch the types of sketch video. In my apps creators course, I can do the same thing. I can go to week 4, and then I can go to Explore App Inventor. And guess what? All the information is here. All the information is here. And you will also need to go to the MIT App Inventor. You can just type this into the address bar. You can go create apps. And here's your MIT App Inventor right here, okay? And you can study, understand, and create your map. I hope this was beneficial to you. If you have any questions, go ahead and message me through Canvas. I will answer your question at my earliest convenience, all right? And make sure you put your best foot forward, learn as much as you can, because this is a cool course, and these are the type of jobs that are going to pay the bills when you get a little bit older, okay? So anyhow, have fun learning, and God bless.